Hello everyone, Voices here, and today I will be giving you 9 comps that are working really well so far on PBE set 5. Of course, you have to know that there is changes every single day with the balances that they are doing to make this set more balanced. So this is just for day 1, 2, and 3, potentially 4 just because those comps are just stronger overall. We need a lot of buffs and nerfs to make the others shine up. I'm sure it will happen, but this is what you should be, playing on hyperoll ranks or something like that if you want to win. Let me know if you do have any questions down in the comments or on my Discord, but here we go. What I believe is the best for now is 6 Skirmisher with basically super tanky jacks. Yeah, the jacks can do so much damage if you have just the right items for it, and having the BT means it just won't die. It will have so much AD and so much healing that at the end, if the fight lasts long enough, which it should, you're just winning just because they cannot kill jacks, and even if they do a lot of damage, you will just basically out heal it. So yeah, one of the top comps for sure. I believe you do need BT, potentially the Shallow Titans and Bramble, Declo, something tanky basically. Another one that can be really good is Titans plus Bramble and Declo if you want to go the full tanky without the healing, that's fine too. I prefer the BT version, but honestly, that's totally fine. If you have just the tanky, it will do fantastic. This is of course a fast 8 composition. Yeah, overall really solid. Great front line. 2 different carries between Jax and Nidalee, Darius later. Yeah, definitely S tier for now. And then the new Vanguard Mystic, if you will. Again, a fantastic comp, really hard to kill, and a lot of damage, both AP and AD, with the Rise doing the AP damage and Kindred and Jax doing the AD damage. A lot of CC, a lot of healing, just fantastic overall. There is not much more to say about it. I prefer the Rise and the Kindred frontline because now the Kindred can basically make sure that the frontline doesn't die. Tariq will heal everybody as well. So it's just fantastic. If you're looking for a tanking top that has both AD and AP damage, this is fantastic. I did not bot for with it yet, so it's just that good. Tanky items on the Jax, utility items on the Tariq or the Nautilus, depending which one, if it's a Locket, a Shadow Locket, Shadow Redemption, whatever. But yeah, pretty straightforward. AP items on the Rise, AD items on the Kindred. Renewers. So actually 4 Renewer is actually really strong. Stronger than what people think. It's really good in the early game and it's also really good in the late game. Having that much healing every single second or getting mana for it is insane, especially for your late game carry Ammerdinger, which would be your end carry alongside Karma. Yeah, really strong comp, strong front line, healing mana. Hopefully the hammer with the renewal will cast fast enough, especially with having the invoker trait with the karma. It's just making sure that the turret goes burr, basically. So you just need a lot of damage. I like those items on the Aimer. I'm sure there's going to be better ones. I know those works. Yeah, overall really strong. For Renewer, you can go with Soraka and Ivern before and have another AP carry such as Nidalee or Riven. Listen even can work before you get the Aimer. But yeah, definitely really strong. Definitely recommend playing this. Uh, Draven, of course. Draven is really, really good. That's there is nothing to add. You just need to build around him. There is different versions. I like this one. It has Mystic, it has Forgotten, 4 Legionnaires, which is more than enough attack speed that your Draven needs, and a pretty solid front line. So, yeah. And if the Draven doesn't finish everything off, the kill will. So yeah, a lot of damage for sure. Yeah, Draven just needs swords. He needs swords items. Shadow BT, Shadow IE, a Shadow Sword, just not GA, basically. Even as Whisper or, whatever else you can get. If you have swords, basically, you're good to go. 6 redeem, but with Vel'Koz. So Vel'Koz will be the carry alongside Kayle and Syndra, and yes, Syndra is actually a carry, especially in the early and mid game. That unit is still kind of busted, for 2 costs at least. But yeah, not much more to say here. Frontline, 6 redeem, so it's, very tanky, have a lot of damage, just 2 AP items on the Vel'Koz and a Guardian Angel or QSS or whatever you can have. Yeah, just make sure he has 2 AP items. He's gonna kill a lot of units, you will see, especially when he's going across the board, like a continuous ASOL, if you will. So it's not a burst, but it's still doing a lot of damage. Highly recommend to play this. And then this is like 4 Invoker. So this is just one version of it. I'm sure there are others. The carries are both Teemo and Karma, both great units to play right now. Even if Karma is getting nerf after nerf, she's still doing a lot of damage for 4 cost. When she's upgraded, it's insane. Daisy for frontline, 4 Dawnbringer for the Garen, and Nidalee as a secondary carry in a mid game. Great synergies overall. Yeah, great comp. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about 3 potential reroll comps that you should be running. These are comps that you can do on hyperoll, but in regular TFT as well. So there is reroll Hellion, where you basically 3-star the Kled, the Poppy, and the Cannon. This will be the 3 units, especially the Kled, because it will be your sword item order. So anything that has IE, BT, Last Whisper, any AD, basically it will be your carry. You can also Ziggs, but I would rather have Teemo in a late game. So if you have Ziggs 3, go for it. As long as you can hold the Teemo items, it's totally fine. After that, it's just making sure you have resistances, so Ironclad, Mystic, Fantastic, Knight, and Cavalier. Perfect. Those are like the synergies that are frontline. Favelion, frontline, support synergies. You're good to go. Abomination reroll. So here the goal is to 3-star the Kalista and the Brand. If you can do the new, great, but I would not aim for that. The Kalista with the Rage Blade and AP items for the Brand should be good enough for the early mid game, especially if you have Abomination. The 4 Abomination is actually pretty strong once you have it online with those 3 stars. It's stronger than most people think. Then there is going to be Daisy as well, Volibear and Revenant. So a really strong comp overall. Do not sleep on that, it's actually stronger than you think. And then, yes, Reroll Vayne should be back, and it's not getting nerfed, and I suspect it will, just because I believe it's actually too strong. True damage to basically multiple targets is nuts. So the idea is you have Rage Blade, and then you have Shadow Hurricane. And what this does is you can have true damage on 3 units. So that's basically like a 4 sharpshooter on live servers right now, just for the Vayne and true damage, which is to me kind of nuts. So Yeah, with a lot of attack speed with 4 rangers, 120, plus the rage blade stacking really fast. Yeah, you just have to make sure the vein is safe and you're good to go. If you do need a second Gary, oh well, you have Aphelios, you have Kindred, uh, you have Ash as more CC, the AP items Morgana can hold them. So yeah, really really strong for sure. And that's it for now. For this top comps on PBE so far for set 5. Let me know if you do have any questions. I will see you guys next time.